Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan say slow-mo.
Slow-mo, brother.
Hey everybody, we're here.
We're here.
It's been a while. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks because traveling and sick and kids and snow days and clients and family. It's the last few weeks has been a little intense, but we are back. And look what I have. I don't know if you can see it from here. Step over.
Yep.
We have Jordan Lake.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. Watch this. You see that?
Pretty cool.
Is it in the cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it showed up, right? In different colors, right?
Yeah, that's working.
Which one do we like? Got purple? Oh, is it going to flicker? Oh, yeah, it's just going to kind of... Yeah, there you go. It's going to modulate. Right. That is a Christmas present from my mother-in-law.
That's so Nashville, too.
It really is. I mean, I won't keep it there all the time. I'll kick it to the side. But now I have it set up where it's USB and it's right into the keyboard, so it works. Thanks. My mother-in-law is very nice.
Thanks, mother-in-law.
Thanks, mother-in-law. I have a nice mother-in-law. All right, so we are here. It is January 30th, 2018, and we are really just kicking the year off.
Yeah. Because,
like I said, we've been out of town and all this stuff. So today, I just want to kind of get everybody up to speed. We're going to do a little walk through the studio. We're also going to talk about why Jordan Lake needs a Facebook account.
Oh.
Jordan Lake has like a business page. Now, here's the deal with a business page. They're cool, but you can't be tagged with anything. It's like you're on an island, and that's kind of the whole not point of social media. So we're going to work on that this week, and we're going to get Jordan Lake. So once Jordan Lake has his legit Facebook page, I'll put it up on my my page, and then if my friends that know him or into music or into guitars or whatever, friend request him, and then once you friend request him, you got to start having people you got to start getting tagged in things, start getting and posting on other people's. Once you start to post for a few days or a week or two and people start tagging you, then you get entered into the algorithm of the system. And then when I go to post up acoustic guitar this, and I hit J-O-R, Jordan, you will pop up so that I can hit it. Yeah. And then
part of the New Year's kind of resolution thing too.
And we're all going for it. Yeah. I mean, this is it. This is it. Today was a good day. I got up and worked out and took the kids to school, then worked out. So yeah, man. So anyway, this is James Lugo music. Pretty cool, huh?
Loving it, man.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good year. We got a couple of pop records we're making, so we're getting our beat making on, and I've really been studying native instruments, and he's been doing pop beats and pop tracks, and we're writing songs, and I've got some country things going on. Let me kill this and a couple of pop things, so it's gonna be I'm excited. And I got a band, and I'm playing bass and singing, right? So I've got my bass rig. I'll show you guys in a minute. And I set up in the house with a little stereo thing with my computer, and my buddy loaned me a little bass practice amp. So I was playing Surrender, man. Like this, the bass line with the vocal is so cool. Singing and playing bass is tricky. It's a lot harder than singing and playing guitar.
Yeah, because the rhythm's not the...
Yeah, bass is more syncopated, and it's more of a line, and sometimes the bass feels like it's behind the beat, but maybe the vocal's on the beat. Where guitar and vocal is a more natural marriage. Bass is it's a different. It's got a different mojo. I'm excited, but that's where I started. I started playing bass when I was a kid.
The bass rig is pretty sweet, though.
It really is, man. It's what is it?
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, it's an Ampex Portaflex. Ampeg. Whoa. I'm toggling between two realities. Look, I just want this to move my glasses. They're not there.
They're not even there.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
You know what we're going to start the video out with? Tell him, Jordan.
Oh, slow-mo. God.
Anyway, we're just having a little fun today.
Where's the master kill switch?
All right, so... See that? That's what I'm talking about. All right, so you know what the problem is? I keep looking over at the iPad.
Yeah.
So all right, we got to look here. Okay. So anyway, that's it. This is the year, and like some of you guys know, I've lost million pounds, and now I'm getting shredded. I finally figured out what I wanted in my gym here at the house and what I like to actually do. And I love to lift weights, and I love to box, and I love TRX. And I bought a power rack. I don't know if anybody knows what it is, but it's like the whole thing where you can squat and bench and deadlifts and chin-ups and all that stuff. And it's amazing. And I wish that I would have bought this 2 years ago, but you don't know. You don't know until
you got to have a good balance, though, man. You can't live in your studio and not have a balanced life. You know, like you gotta promote that.
Yeah. So let's do a little walkthrough of the studio, and just kind of show everybody what's going on, where we're at. Also tomorrow, which will be January 31st, the Richardson brothers are coming, Tate and Clint, and we are doing an acoustic guitar kind of shootout of Gibson, Martin, and Taylor. And we're going into a little detail about some miking and stuff. That's not going to be elaborate. That's just going to be a Vanguard V13 at the 14th fret, going through a Brent Averill 1073. No compression, no EQ, just raw. But into the Burl converters. But we'll get into that. But that's tomorrow, so that's going to be a lot of fun. All right, everybody. Here's my guitar collection. Are you laughing with me or at me?
No, I love it. I actually like that.
That is awesome. Look at that. I got my little stuff down here, my little awards and pictures of my wife and Legos my kids made, and my Caution Genius at Work, my little Golden Apple Award. All right, so here's the amps. The AC30, the modded Marshall, the stock Marshall. That's pretty much my jam. Though I got to tell you, I've been getting an itch to sell one of them and get something different. I don't know. You use the same gear every day, year in and year out. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I can't get rid of either one of them. I'd have to add something, but we're not doing that. There's the pedal board. The Mobius. I actually have like a $500 reverb on my pedal board. What happened to me? I'm in Nashville. Yeah, those guys. We got the little dude with the Jasmine. This is the oil diffuser.
Yeah, very good. Definitely recommend those.
Very good for singing. Yeah. It really chills you out and it opens up your sinuses. All the preamps and Brent Averils. Oh, these are great. These are the Aphex, whatever, J500s with Jensen transformers and pair of the Personas. And then most of this stuff's more auxiliary. And then the 8-banger Audient. So mostly I just use this and this and this. Everything's just more for when drums come. And we got Jenny. I'm back to the old setup that I had many, many moons ago for years. Because this was to me, was the quintessential LA studio. Yeah. Was Genelec 1031s and NS10s. And I got a really nice power amp. Whoa, I'm falling down. It's the Yamaha, P2002M or whatever. It's kind of like their little more. It came out after the 2200. It was kind of a modern version of it, and it really sounds good. It really is really awesome. And got bass DIs and reampers and stuff, and make beats and that. And I have a set Mission Control and my little baby Huey. I'm back to my Huey. This is my favorite for automation because everything's really close together. The artist mixed. It was I was mixing with my fingers. I don't know. I just like this. I don't use it that much. I basically do. I mostly just automate vocals and echo throws. Though I sometimes will put this on the center section in my mix rig, so when I'm mixing and I'm getting everything sounding good, I'll have my drum VCA, my bass, my guitar, and then I'll do a little bit of mixing as I go of just the overall sound. If all of a sudden everything's too hot, I just grab them all and bring them down. All right, Punch 10 subharmonic generator. Whoa, that is the most awesome piece of equipment for kick and snare that is almost impossible to find. And I was posting up on Gear Sluts and Facebook and everything looking for it, and some dude hit me up and he's like, I think there was one years ago on this tape op website that had almost been canceled out, and I went on there, I found the dude, I hunted him down, and I said, hey, do you happen to have that Punch 10? He's like, you're not going to believe it, I still do, nobody ever bought it. I said, bought it. All right, wow. This is a Rev F 1176. I mean, pretty much, you can't say it. Yeah, enough said, right? But insane. And this is beautiful. It was Serviced when I purchased it by Avitas. I got my Kemper with all my stuff. I've got a Burl B32 for summing. I got a Burl B2 as my primary 2-channel.
That's the way to go, man.
Awesome converters, and I also print mixes into it. Got a pair of Symphonies, Apogees, a 16 by 16. That's my main one. And then a 32 out, which is normals right into my Burl B32 just for mixing, and then I break the normals down here to put in the hardware. And actually, I only use on this Apogee, I think I only use 3 through 16 because 1 and 2 is the Burl.
Yeah,
so it's 1, 2, and then 3 through 16 here. And then a Lexicon PCM 42, quarter notes on vocals and guitars. Would this be an appropriate time to say enough said?
Yeah.
But if I say that, am I going against like my nature?
How many years you been doing this?
Well, but I don't like the phrase "nuff said." I always feel like when people say it, when they put up a post and they say "nuff said," I always think to myself, "You said nothing."
Yeah, that's true.
So anyway, okay.
It speaks for itself.
It speaks for itself. Yeah. All right, that's the new "nuff said." Black is the new orange. H3000. Pretty much it. A bunch of subharmonic generators, the Avocet, power strips, blah, blah, blah. And
the ladies.
The ladies are in the house, the Strats, the Tellys, the Les Paul, the 12-string Dan Electro, the Jazz Bass, the Martin, the Taylor, the Tanglewood 12-string, and then a bunch of Les Pauls. All Les Paul, Dan Electro, and another. That's my Gretsch with blacktop Filtertrons. We got a Mesa cab with greenbacks, 25-watt greenbacks. I got a pair of these guys. These are those.
I'm not familiar with that mic yet.
You're gonna get. We're gonna get tomorrow. We're gonna use it. Beautiful slide for shooting B-roll. We're gonna be getting this slide going. You were there when we went through the drama of buying this. Yeah. Woo. Oh yeah, we're making movies,
baby.
And I've been studying Final Cut and motion, so it's getting better. And there's the Chunky Monkey.
I do the bass rig, bro.
I'm going to it. We're going to it. Oh,
let me turn a light.
There it is. That's good. That's good. Whoa, wow! There it is. Portaflex.
James has got a sick bass rig.
I tried them all, and this was absolutely the one.
You gotta go.
I just really like. I mean. Some people had suggested the Fender Rumble, and it was cool, but the notes didn't glue together.
Yeah. Not enough dirt. It's too clean.
Yeah, I don't know. And the turntable. Anyway, that's the studio. This is the year. All in. All chips are in. And my goal for me is to be more consistent. Be more consistent with my work habits, my workout habits, my food habits, my client, like, I don't want to say relations, but when you have a commercial studio and you teach and you have tons of students, sometimes it's like by the end of the day, you've gotten 400 people. Some have contacted you through Facebook, Instagram, message here, YouTube, email, text, call, Instagram, Facebook, email, text, YouTube, and then you're getting hit up on forums like Gear Sluts and Rig Talk. And sometimes I go through phases where I can't keep up with it. And that's not good.
Yeah.
Right? Because I got into all this hootenanny to maintain, to do it, to not to go, this is all too much. And also finding better balance with my kids. The last 6 months to a year has been all about like focusing on them, which has been awesome. But now I've got to find a better balance. I've been a little bit like Mr. Mom lately.
Yeah.
The last year was a lot of Mr. Momming. But now we're finding that balance. So Jordan.
Yes.
What's 2018 for you? Look at the camera.
For me, yeah. So first of all, love this guy. Big help. And highly recommend if you're going to work with somebody. James is the guy. So relationships with people in the business to better grow myself is a really big goal of mine. Getting myself out there in the social media, getting myself out there to the local Nashvilleian scene, and really hitting the grind hard this year. Not hustling just to hustle, but having taking advantage of opportunities when they're there. And so just growing and going together with friends in the business, and see how this year takes us and see where we go. Yeah.
Jordan's an amazing guy for somebody as young as you. You've done a lot, man.
Thanks, man.
I think he quit school when he was 2 and moved out when you were 4. Yeah, he's done it all from 5-star chef to like Navy SEAL. Yeah. Not really, but you know what really. I mean. Yeah. And I was a bit like that when I was a kid. When I was younger too, I would always talk to people, and everything that they would talk about, I'm like, oh yeah, I used to be a painter. Oh yeah, I used to be a cook. Oh yeah, I used to do this. Oh yeah, I lived in here. And oh yeah, I did this. And oh, I used to do. They're like, how did you do all this stuff? I don't know, because maybe it had something to do with like I was a person. So here's another thing. I was the kind of person that would get bored. Like sometimes with my life, and this is not this. I wouldn't say this is an asset. It has an upside, but it's not an asset. For me, it was always about the thrill of the kill. Like I wanted to accomplish something. Like I wanted to do something. Once I accomplished it, I was bored with it. Which most people, once they accomplish it, then they run through it for the next 30 years and do well with it, or they integrate. With me, I have a tendency to like kind of not sometimes. So, but I'm a lot better now. Yeah. I mean, I've been doing the same thing for 30 years. I mean, as far as vocal coaching and mixing records and producing and writing songs and playing guitar and singing, but I want to do this. The fitness thing was really a telling tale. When I hit the 100 pounds down, the weight kind of started to creep back on, because it was like without that definable metrics that like weigh the goal, I floundered. So I've had to find a new goal, and I've used that kind of as now a template for the rest of my life. Nice. So I'm excited, and we just needed to do this because we haven't had a video in like a month, and I didn't really have anything particular that I wanted to do, and so this was it. So there's the studio, there's Jordan, there's the dog, the kids are at school, there's somebody else's problem for the next hour and 3 minutes, and
good stuff coming.
Yeah, really.
Amazing year coming.
It really is. Yeah. And you know what? It's just time to step it up. And stop. For me, it's just I need to explore my badassery.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like all right, so how it's like how far can we take this? Because good is cool, but good kind of, if you're a goal-oriented dude, good starts to kind of suck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like good. Who wants to be good? You know what I mean? I want to be Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, dude.
I want to be Michael Jordan. Yeah. I want to be, I want to be one of those guys, those.
It's gonna be fun for people that want to watch this kind of stuff to see what people can do if they're really pushing.
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, and I've started the fitness thing. I've separated it. I had done this one thing, and it's just James Lugo Fitness. You can go to it, jamesLugoFitness.com, and that's my fitness thing. And I got certified as a weight management specialist. I'm not charging anybody. There's no money involved. I just want to do it. Maybe someday I'll charge. But right now there's no money, and I'm actually helping people, and people that I'm working with have lost like hundreds of pounds.
Building relationships too.
Yeah.
That's a lot of this. That's what this is.
Yeah. And helping people, you know what I mean? And like kind of being of service, and anyway, that's it. You want to say goodbye, Bo? Come here. Come here, big chunky monkey. I know, I love you too. That's the chunky monkey. I was mad at him a little bit last week. He did a couple of poops on the floor.
Uh-oh.
And he's so sensitive, man. Once you're mad at him, his feelings are hurt for days. He's he can, my wife can kind of hold a grudge. So can my dog. Anyway, I love you, man.
Hey, love you too, brother.
This is our year, buddy.
Yep.
And yours too. Like and subscribe. If you comment, try to say something nice, man. Life's hard enough without negative comments.
Yeah, there's a lot of behind-the-scene work going on. We're getting the lighting.
And watch how buff I get. Oh, the obese to beast guy?
Yeah.
This guy, John, he lost 180 pounds. He was on... I can't put that thing there anymore. Because I keep looking at the iPad.
Yeah.
So now this video is going to be me, like, drifted off. Look here. there's a guy, there's a dude named John, and his brand is Obese to Beast, and he's got like the big YouTube, and he's lost 180 pounds. He was on Ellen DeGeneres. He's a young kid. He's into CrossFit now, and he's traveling the world trying to help everybody lose weight. He's like 25, and he is like the nicest kid. I mean, and what's funny, I see people on YouTube blasting him and giving him thumbs down. It's like, how can a dude that lost 180 pounds put out a video about losing weight and somebody gives it a thumbs down?
Yeah.
Right? That would be like Eddie Van Halen putting out a video about how to play Eruption and you give it a thumbs down. It's like, where are you?
Yeah.
Like, what's the problem, man? Go to church. Go to, find yourself. I don't know, do some yoga. Anyway, but this dude, Obese to Beast, John, who was this big and now he's a little CrossFit dude. At the end of his videos, he always goes, "There's a little. Oh, it's that back there just popped out." I'm like, "What happened?" At the end of his videos, he always does. Oh, it's attacking me. Stop it. At the end of videos, this is how he always ends them. We're gonna end this one just like that. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, look how buff I am.